Let's check out the bass. So what you're hearing is my Dingwall combustion bass, 5-string bass. It's freaking awesome. I love it. All the bass I record, I do with that. Now here's my trick. I will split the bass signal into twine tracks. On the one that is my clean one, I use this Universal Audio Ampeg SVT Classic. And this is my favorite bass sound in the whole world. This is the bass tone I've longed for. Fucking awesome. Love it. And then I have a 1176 on that. I'm trying to not crush the bass. Just kiss it. Take the peaks out of it. Then of course I crush it with that's actually not that bad, but I put a limiter on because I don't want my bass to run away from me. The second bass track, still same bass, just going into two different places. I run that through a couple of Darkglass distortion pedals, whatever they're called. And then I take all the low end out. I take more low end out or a high end, because in this case it just turned into be too much, like not isolated, but with everything playing, I just felt it was too much. I smack it with a limiter. And then here's one of my favorite secret weapons. That enveloper can add or decrease transient attack. I use this a ton. So between I felt there was too much. Let's just listen to that track. Why would I put that in my mix? Well, when we blend it in, it sounds pretty cool. Let me mute both of these actually. Mixed in with the whole bass. And then in context with everything else. I felt there was too much up here, so I put some multiband compression on it. Right there, I felt it was too much. But that made me lose a little bit of the attack, because a lot of the attack happens right here. So I put it back in with the enveloper. Hell yeah, it's a beautiful thing. And I don't think I did any automation on the bass. Nope, doesn't seem like it. So this is the bass bus, so this is the combination of my SVT Classic, the Darkglass pedals. Pretty cool. I'm using the SSL compressor trick again. Nothing else going on there. Absolutely love Universal Audio's 1176. It's one of those things you just turn it on and everything sounds better. I felt like there was too much of this and not enough of that, so I added that. And up here is a tricky frequency, because it can, in isolation, sound really weird, but it really marries the bass to the guitars quite nicely. I used to scoop all that out. Oh, it sounds like shit. And it's like, why is my bass and guitar not fitting together at all? But it's because I scooped everything out. Alrighty, what we got here? We got a bunch of 15K, we got a bunch of 5K. Thank you, Chris Rodalgi, and I think that's it. Yep. And again, like the number one thing with all this is make sure it sounds good on the way in. When you record it, get your tones, make sure it sounds good, make sure the arrangement is good, make sure the takes are good or good enough. I don't think I've ever done a good take, but good enough. And look, I used the same parallel expression trick on the bass bus as I did the drum bus. I like compression, what can I say? And a very low band just to control some of the lower chunka. And then I got that same room reverb that I had on the drums. It's on the bass, and it's also on the guitars. Cool.